Hi, just a little reminder. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment. And if you're new, if this is the first time you've clicked onto one of my videos, please go ahead and subscribe. Just push that little button. That's all it takes. And it's free. There's no obligation. If you don't like the content of my videos, you don't have to watch. Yeah, you can just subscribe and move on if you like. Because I'm trying to get 500 subscribers by New Year's, by January. And I'm going to need your help in order to accomplish that. I'm getting closer. And so it's possible with your help. Go ahead and push that little button and subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate you watching. Yeah, good baby. This is the way you do this. I like to do this whenever they start getting sharp enough to dig down into my skin. Good boy. Did good boy. Yeah, that good boy. Good boy. Yes. That's okay. Some of them I did last time, some of them I didn't. That good boy. Yeah, that good boy. This is a good boy. That good boy. Ah, what a good boy. Yeah, that good boy. That good boy. Let's see your back paws. Come on. Just relax. That's a good boy. Good boy. Okay, back one's okay, except for the one. That good baby. Who's a good boy? Who's the good boy? Yes, I'm a good boy. Yeah, that good baby. See? And he likes having his paws rubbed. So, and so I know some cats don't like that, but he's okay with it. Cece was okay with it too. They both were real good. When we had Cece, you, we miss her. I mean, she they used to play together and keep each other company, and yeah, so he misses her. Yeah, yeah, good baby. Yeah, him a good boy. Him good boy. Well, that's it. Hey, everybody. What's up? How you doing today? I hope you're feeling fine. I hope everybody's doing okay, regardless of what's going on out there in the world. Oh, I got a frog in my throat. Okay, what have I been up to? Well, I haven't been up to making any videos. Well, actually, I did make a couple videos, but nobody's going to see them because the first one was Debbie Downer took over. Yeah, she was so bored and so depressed and so down in the dumps that I just wouldn't put that out there for consumption. Yeah, it was sad, and but she got over it. So Debbie Downer is not going to take over this screen, okay? And so, but then I made a another video that was the opposite of that. So it was like two extremes. It was like so down and then so up. But the reason I was up was because I had a good day. Yeah, I was it was uh, Wednesday yesterday. It's still Thursday right now. It won't be in another hour, but it'll be Friday in another hour. But anyway, I had a doctor's appointment that that morning, and so uh, my sister came to pick me up, and the neighbor was sitting outside, and he gave me the nicest compliment. He said, "My goodness, you're looking awfully nice today," and and I I was all dressed up, and I had my best favorite Wigster on, and and I did look good. And then when I got to the car, my sister said, "Oh, you look gorgeous today. Let me take your picture." So then she took a few pictures, and I take terrible pictures. I don't like having my picture taken, but I let her take my picture. So then we went on over to the uh, doctor's appointment, and and then I got a compliment from the nurse on my necklace. She said she had one almost just like it, and so then I went to see the doctor, and so my weight was good. My blood pressure was excellent. Best blood pressure I've had taken in a long time. This is 116 over 70. Yeah. And the one before that, well, see, this past Friday, I had a doctor's appointment with my primary care doctor, and my blood pressure was pretty good that day, too. It was like 120 over 74. So that was good. So that turned out to be a good appointment, and I didn't need to get any blood work, done, and that'll be on the next visit. But so anyway, and so after seeing the doctor appointment yesterday was the GI doctor. He's the one that with my digestive issues and stuff, and uh, so and then he uh, and I told him what had been going on with me, and about the heart procedure and all that kind of stuff because he didn't know about that. So anyway, then he refilled my prescriptions and said everything looked great. He said I was looking really good, and I was. I felt really good. I was in a good mood, and all that kind of thing. So that was done, three compliments on how I was looking, and I was just how that does your ego. I was just like, oh wow, and then and then so then we stopped at the grocery store. They had a sale on chuck roast, so they were small. So I got two. In fact, right now, in the crock pot is the chuck roast, and I'm making like a beef stew kind of thing, or more like a beef soup, beef vegetable soup, kind of thing. So it's going to be good. It's almost done. And so anyway, I got a couple of those because they were on sale for under $6 a pound. They were $5.49. I think $5.49 a pound or something like that. So, um, I got that. And then when I was checking out at the store, the lady, she, took hold of my necklace and she said, "Oh, that is beautiful. It looks like an antique." And I said, "Nah, it's not an antique. I got it at Amazon." And she said, "Oh, that is gorgeous." And so, okay, fifth compliment of the day. Two on the necklace and three on me, and I'm like, I'm not used to that. Um, so, so anyway, I was feeling pretty up, and so anyway, I haven't you know so all day long I've been cooking. I made uh, the beef stew, worked on that, and then some salad fixings, and uh, so for breakfast I had some cottage cheese and blueberries, just to get me going because a medication I'm taking, I have to uh, have it with food. So I took the last one this morning. So I had the blueberries and cottage cheese, and then for my next meal, I had a salad. Yeah, I made uh, I made homemade blue cheese dressing to go on it, and and it was delicious. So as soon as this beef stew gets done in a little while, I'm gonna have some of that. Yeah, but so I mean I napped and everything. So what time did I get up? I got up about maybe 9:30, and it's 11, a little after 11 right now. So I know maybe it's closer to 9 because after I got up, I had some coffee, and I put the carrots and those little tiny yellow yellow potatoes in the stew, and it's got onions in it, and celery, and mushrooms, and carrots. So I put the carrots in there and the potatoes. As soon as those get done, then it's ready. So, um, yeah. So this is my. So I'm going to be up for a while yet because, I had that nap, late nap, uh, after, cooking all day and doing stuff like that. Chopping vegetables, and cutting up the meat and searing it and putting it in there, and then washing up the salad stuff, and getting that all ready. And so I put it made a mixture of it and put it in a bowl, and got it in the fridge, and had made some deviled eggs to go in it, and so that's what that is. And what else? Oh, at the end of this video, I'm going to put in a little thing of a few days ago, I made a video of trimming Texas claws again, his little nails. And so I videoed that. And what else? So anyway, that's pretty much what I've been doing. I've been doing a little housework, a little dusting, had some dust that needed to be tackled, and so that's about it. And I got some dishes I gotta wash up later on, and so yep, that's pretty much it. So anyway, it was a beautiful day. The weather was beautiful yesterday. It was beautiful today, and it was just a nice day yesterday. Yeah. I was going to make a video about it, but I was like, I don't know. I just wasn't in the mood. I'm not sure I'm that much in the mood today either, but here we go. I thought, well, I haven't uploaded a video for a few days, and because I was like down in the dumps, and I did that video, but I watched it and I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to upload that. I'll probably just delete it, and so. Well, I'll tell you what I was down in the dumps about. Just worry, just I let the news and all that bad stuff that's going on out there, and then what got me in a better mood was the shutdown. Well, because the reason that what I was so down about is I was worried, about if uh, if things kept going down the path it was, and like Medicaid and Medicare and uh, SNAP and housing subsidies. I mean, the darkness just came over me that it just looked so hopeless and so bleak. what was what could end up being the scenario. But now I've got some hope. You know, I'm hoping that the Democrat Party will be able to uh, save Medicaid and Medicare. And like where I live, there's a nursing home here. There's a assisted living area over there, and then there's this area, and it's all covered. A lot of people who live over there, are able to pay for it because of Medicaid, and getting their care because of Medicare, and people who live here, the housing subsidies, because you're only charged like so much. You pay like so much of the rent, and then there's a small amount that uh, pays the rest. Through um, the housing subsidies, which got like HUD, I think is what it's called. So, um, which helps out. And so, if I didn't have all those programs, and Medicaid also pays for my Medicare premium, and my Medicare supplement insurance. So if all that went away, I wouldn't be able to keep Tux, because I wouldn't even be able to afford to feed him. I probably wouldn't even be able to afford keep living here. I mean, if I don't know what I would do. I mean, it would be hard. It'd be really really hard, and I was really concerned about all that, and I just worried myself to death over it until I got so down in the dumps that. But now that they're fighting for it, our representatives doing their job, and trying to prevent a gigantic disaster, because it would hurt a lot of people, not just me, but lots, millions of people. And, young and old and disabled and children. Um, I mean, and then what's going on with, this, icicles, you know, treating people so badly and the inhumanity that's going on. I mean, I was just like crashed, and I feel better now. Thank goodness. So I just want to give you a little rundown on, you know, how I was feeling, because nobody feels great all the time. We all have our worries and concerns, and or most of us do, and sometimes it just becomes overwhelming, and and at least I'm able to get myself out of it. I had to talk to myself, and I had to say, girl, you, you, you can't worry about this stuff. You can't, you know, you just can't. So there you go. See, this video went a little longer than I had intended, but that's okay, because it's been a while since I've made one. So, and the text video is only a couple minutes. So I'll get off here and let y'all go. And y'all have a great day. And I'll see you again pretty soon. And by the way, thanks for watching. And thanks for the thumbs up and any comments. If you have any questions about anything, uh, you know, my diet's going good, and the doctors are all pleased with with things, and so yeah, maybe things will improve. Okay, I love you. Take care and keep watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Subscribe and like. Thank you. Thanks for watching.